Like any awards, it's a bunch of bullshit because it's always a group of people, right?
Like Bagpuss. You like Bagpuss?
I like his look. I like his name.
A lot.
I love Mio water.
So drink it out the bottle right now. Loving it.
Are you guys comedians?
Yes, we are, yes.
If you have to ask at the end of the episode, then I think probably not.
Yeah, that's real bad.
You make me laugh. You're funny.
Yeah,
I'm
right
aware,
at the end.
but like still.
Welcome, Amanda, to the Dream Restaurant.
Welcome, Amanda Seyfried, to the Dream Restaurant. We've been spending here for some time.
Thank you so much.
I'm being a genie there.
James is a genie in the podcast because he can get you whatever meal you want from wherever in the world. Yeah, good question.
Any colour you want, because it's like your
Pink.
dream. Pink?
Pink.
Yeah.
I think it's the first time you've been pink.
I love it.
Glitter hair.
Yeah,
Thank you.
Nice.
Giant purple eyes.
Yeah.
Maybe a tail.
Yes,
Yeah.
please. I wouldn't turn down the tail.
Yeah.
Yeah, like a fluffy tail or
Like a cat tail.
Yeah.
A sleek cat tail.
yeah.
And any color you want.
Oh, that's
I get
nice.
to pick the tail colour.
It's rare the genie gets to
I'd
pick.
like to stick with pink really, so that it looks like it's part of me.
Yeah.
I don't want to go like a different colour and then like I think I'm going to follow your lead and continue with the pink tail.
Okay.
Maybe some blue stripes actually.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like Bagpuss.
Like
Yes.
Bagpuss.
Like
You like
Bagpuss.
Bagpuss?
I like his look. I like his name.
Yeah. Wasn't expecting a Bagpuss reference from you. That's-
Yeah.
I wasn't expecting to discover Bagpuss
No.
because I still don't really get it, but it's one of those UK-isms that,
Yeah.
I was very fond of
How did you get introduced to Bagpuss?
just by living here back in the day. It's probably the same week I learned what minge meant.
Oh, that's quite the week.
Yeah. That's a big week.
And
Yeah.
I was in a lot
Don't wanna get those mixed up.
queues as opposed to lines. And there were a lot of quids everywhere.
Yeah.
This was huge. So how long were you living in the UK
On and off for a while.
Yeah.
Many years.
and picking up all these bits of information like Bagpuss
I mean,
and
I
Minge?
learned a lot in the first week.
Yeah.
From my two friends and my driver, who's still with me outside.
Oh, yeah. Nice.
He's family, but it's just funny. The words, your slang is completely. It was completely foreign to me. It was exciting to be in this new foreign world, but they speak English, but they don't.
Did you take like Minge back to the States with
Yeah,
you?
I sure did. Yeah, there's minges everywhere now.
People say it. People say it in Hollywood.
Well, my handle on Instagram is Mingy because Instagram's been around for 15 years or whatever.
Yeah.
And it's just my nickname, and I have it on my foot, tattooed on my foot. With a few other girls, and it's just a nickname. But you don't think about what you're saying anymore. It's just term of endearment.
So you have Mingy tattooed on your foot?
Just Minge without the
Just
Y.
Minge. Yeah. Just Minge on the foot.
Mingy
Yeah.
for the socials.
The social thing. That's fun.
Yeah, you got
Sure.
More fun.
That's fun.
Yeah.
you got to keep it fun for the socials.
Yeah.
Add a Y to your names.
Yeah. Eddie and Jamesy.
Eddie.
Eddie E.
Oh, so you're adding an extra Y.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, that's fair
Oh,
enough.
I pre-added the Y, but if you want to add an extra Y, that's fine. I'll be Eddie E and you'll be Jamesy E.
Yeah. Just carry on going, recurring E sounds at the end of our names. And then the more E's, the more fun you are.
Yeah, like the louder you say it, I guess,
Yeah.
the more impact it has. So maybe
Bag pussy?
E.
Yeah. For example.
That actually gets better the more E's you add to it. The initial Y.
Bag pussy. Thank you for bringing that back so quickly and so gently and so with such a commitment.
Yeah.
Had to commit to it. If I went in half-assed there, that would have been bad.
Yeah, that would have been really bad.
I
Yeah.
think the only way is to fully commit to that.
You know what? The first cat I ever really knew was called Bad Pussy.
Right. It was called Bad
Bad
Pussy.
Pussy.
Yeah. That was its name by its owner named it that?
Yeah,
Yeah.
because she climbed the curtains.
Oh, yeah.
So I inherited that. I think it was my aunt because it was my grandparents' cat. So Aunt Bad Pussy.
So your grandparents'
quite good.
cat becomes your aunt.
Yeah, that's the way
Yeah.
it works.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Okay. Aunt
Well,
Bad
look
Pussy.
up family
Yeah.
trees, Ed, and that's how it
Yeah,
works.
because my mom's sister was Bad Pussy.
Yes. Yeah. Your mum's sister's Bad Pussy.
Aunt Bad Pussy. that should be a character in a film. That's a good.
No, you have Bag Pussy, which is way better.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's true.
At least we just discovered.
We're not related to Bagpuss, though, sadly.
We don't know. I haven't been on the Who Do You Think You Are. You could go on that show. There's a show called Who Do You Think You Are, and they trace their roots.
I did a show like that in America.
Yeah. There's like a couple of them in America, right? And like, yeah, I might be related to Bagpuss.
Could be, yeah.
That would be very exciting.
Probably not, though.
Who were you related to when you did it? A new one?
A lot of most of my family came over from outside of Frankfurt in like the mid 1800s. So they're all dead.
Yeah.
all your ancestors are dead?
If the ones who migrated, yes, they are in fact long gone.
That must have been so sad to find out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The American version of this show is different to our one.
Yeah.
But your one, they just go, bad news, they're all dead.
They not at first, but one of my great grandfather was murdered in cold blood in his pretzel shop on a street that is very close to my house in Allentown in Pennsylvania.
Oh, wow.
Like they moved from outside of Frankfurt to Allentown, Pennsylvania and lived there from the mid 1800s.
Wow.
I think that's commitment.
Murdered in a pretzel shop.
And he was murdered. He was just robbed and murdered. Yep. In a pretzel shop.
So is it going to be triggering being on a food podcast because of the pretzel shop incident? Oh no.
Oh, no.
Oh no. Such a good actor that we all fell for it.
Yeah, definitely. I genuinely fell for that.
Yeah.
I really love pretzels though, but they're not part of my dream food.
Okay.
No.
Yeah,
Well,
yeah.
fair enough.
Yeah, they bring up bad memories as well, though, right? So
No.
no.
No,
Amanda wasn't there.
I eat pretzels differently now.
Yeah.
It's my entire experience eating pretzels is enhanced because of my history.
Yes, of course. Yeah, it's
Because
more
of
like a
my
tribute.
ancestors.
Yeah.
So it is an honoring every time.
Yeah.
Well, look, that little bit of acting you gave us just there,
Thank you.
absolutely shook us to the core.
Yeah.
I felt that.
And obviously, we'd like to talk about the Testament of Anne Lee, which is actually the whole title is even longer. Do you know the title off by heart?
do,
You know
yeah.
it off by heart?
Yeah.
The Woman Clothed by the Sun with the Moon under her feet. It's a very nice title.
beautiful.
Actually, yeah, this conjures
such a-
up amazing images.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely.
What can you tell us about Anne Lee? Because I didn't know anything about this person.
Not many people did.
Yeah.
You're not alone. I mean, I grew up in America, and you would have thought, a feminist who was able to create the biggest utopian society in American history would have been at least mentioned once or twice in school and nothing. And I actually grew up in the Northeast where she settled, so she's really an icon, like a feminist icon. For people who really studied that time period, especially, it's like she was, women were their husband's property, and there were slaves, and yet she created this community of people who were just treated equally, like completely inclusive. She was their mother, but she was one of them, and she created a space for people to grow in prosperity with just building and being together and having complete equality. And that was just like, that's very progressive. Still progressive. It's still goddamn progressive. And she managed to do that until she, in the Shaker community lives on. I mean, there's 3, but still we're talking 2025. Obviously, the thing that I think most people can't really get down with is that they were celibate. But the celibacy came from something very real, like a very real trauma in her life. She lost all of her kids as stillbirths and in infancy. So that could bring a person to their knees. That could make someone desperate for some kind of peace and end of suffering. And she was able to find that and bring people in, which is, to lead through love and compassion and nurturing instead of power and fear is an extraordinary thing. It's pretty simple, and it lifts people up for the greater good. She she made an impact for a lot of 6,000 people at one time. So weird that I didn't know about her, and people definitely are going to know now because Mona had such a clear vision about what she wanted this movie to look like. She's the director. So there's a lot of music, a lot of movement, nothing you've ever heard or seen before. So that's special too, just very unique. Everything about this project, role of a lifetime. Can't believe we made it for like under $10 million.
Yeah.
It's like an epic 34-day shoot, which is an epic tale shot in 34 days is near to impossible.
Does it make it easier that not many people know that much about her to play a role like that?
It's definitely easier because we take liberties in everything that we do. You know, when we're portraying somebody, it's our portrayal. It's not fact. Even when you're playing real people and it's based in fact, it's not necessarily the way it was because you can't reenact that. But with less information out there, the more we can actually take liberties, and the easier it is for audiences to be drawn in because you know, when you don't know what you're getting into, you know, you don't have any expectations.
Yeah. And you get to tell this story for the first time as well. So people are finding out about this woman, and you're the one who's telling them. That must be an exciting thing.
It's intimidating as well because Mona Fastwell wrote this with her partner Brady, and she's directing this, and because it's her baby, because she's so curious and really obsessed with this woman, and so I also wanted to provide her everything she needed, for, you know, in order to direct me, in order for, you know, to embody her for her, and to honor the character, the actual Ann Lee, to honor Mona and Ann Lee and everybody who worked tirelessly to bring this to life. I have to go there. I have to go all the way there. And that's scary because sometimes the parameters of being on set aren't enough to keep you safe from your own, you know, emotional breakdown. So
yeah,
I haven't gone nuts yet though.
That's good. We're very glad to hear it.
Yeah,
we're very glad to hear it.
We always start the dream meal with still or sparkling water. Do you have a preference?
Still.
Oh, yeah. No doubt in your mind there. Yeah. Do you have anything against sparkling water?
No, nothing against it. I'm just always thirsty, and sparkling water just doesn't cut it.
Doesn't quench the thirst at all.
And it's bubbly, and so we know what bubbles do.
Sure. Do you drink a lot of water when you're on set, when you're acting? Are you all...
More than anybody I know.
Yeah.
Fact.
Yeah.
I've never met somebody who drinks as much water as I do.
Wow.
Yeah, I'm always thirsty. I always have a bottle by my side. In fact, I always have my Nalgene with the 2 eyeballs that I designed on the Nalgene website once, and had to buy 48 of them because.
And what are you saying?
Nalgene
What's
bottle.
that?
Yeah, it's like just a plastic BPA-free water bottle with a little handle. There's little eyeballs on it, and I'm running out of them. But I put a really nice straw inside of it, and it's constantly filling up, and I bring it everywhere with me except overseas.
Right.
So do you miss the bottle when you're traveling?
Every day.
Yeah.
What are you having to settle with here?
Well,
what you got down there?
Yeah.
Just
and I drink about 3 or 4 of these a day.
Yeah.
Wow, that's a decent amount of water. That's a lot.
I love meal water.
So drink it out the bottle right now. I'm loving it.
Huge respect.
We've had some guests on who don't drink any water.
I know a lot of people who don't drink water. They drink soda. And I'm just like, how? I was just curious as to what their organs look like.
Mm-hmm.
But what do I know?
Yeah. And you can't ask people what their organs look like.
No, it's like, it's really, I mean, unless you're a doctor.
Yeah.
You have some like special devices. You really can't.
You can't tell and you can't ask. It's frowned upon to say what do your
Sometimes
organs
it
look
comes
like.
through your skin.
Yeah, it does. Well, this is why I thought, you know, if you're hanging out on set with a lot of other actors and stuff, surely all the other actors are downing water because you've got to keep the skin
Not as
looking
much
fresh.
as you.
I don't know.
We've interviewed Florence Pugh, and she said she never drinks water.
That's true. Which
She's
is
an
crazy
actor.
to me. Yeah.
Google it.
Yeah.
So like,
She never drinks water?
doesn't like it, doesn't see thinks it's a lie. Thinks like how good it is for you is a lie.
I also
Doesn't
think
buy
we can
into
trust our bodies. If we crave something, we probably need it. I mean, the doctors always say, you know, if you crave meat, it's because your iron levels are low. So I think in some ways our body's going to take care of us in some ways. And I think if you don't crave water, you're probably getting enough liquid hydration through fruits or vegetables. So I don't know. Who knows? Also, when you're drinking juice, that's partly water.
Yeah.
So she probably has what she needs.
Do you reckon?
I do reckon. I know a lot of people who don't drink water.
But I worry about those people. I do worry about internally.
Do you drink a lot of water?
I drink a reasonable amount of water. I go through phases with water where, you know, sometimes I'll really be across hydration.
Mine doesn't laugh at that.
Yeah.
What
my
about
phases.
alcohol?
Yes. Drink that.
Phases?
No, not phases all the time.
Yeah.
I go through phases.
Yeah. I think both of us go through phases with
I'm
alcohol.
entering a phase right now of not drinking it.
Why?
Because I just coming out of a phase where it got a little bit too much. Wasn't feeling
love
happy
that.
a lot of the time.
Yeah.
So
think
not
that's
doing
great.
it anymore.
I think it's hard, you know, when you drink socially. this is apart from people who have addiction problems, which I grew up in. I'm completely respectful and in awe of people who get through that period and quit using their drugs, quote unquote. And for me, it's like I've never had that addictive personality, but I really enjoy alcohol. And I've realized as I'm away from my kids a lot and I'm social and I'm out every night doing these press events or, seeing friends, it's really, really hard not to have a drink. And then I try to do it and I just end up wanting to go home early. And then when I do have a glass of wine, it makes me have more fun and go home a little later. So it's like, do I want to have a little bit more fun and get less sleep, or do I want more sleep and less fun? And then I'm just like, always between those two places.
It's a balance, and especially when we're recording this in the UK in November, December time, when it's cold outside, it's dark all the time, and then there's so many events. Everyone's like, "It's Christmas, we got to go out," and like after 2 weeks, you're like, "Oh my god, I've never felt worse."
Yeah,
it's bad.
I'm trying to remember, like the start of last year, because there's Christmas, New Year, then my birthday is early January.
My birthday is early December, so I have like December, all the Christmas parties.
Yeah.
Christmas, New Year's, go ahead.
But yeah, same problem, I imagine. You get to the end of that and you're like, I cannot do this anymore.
I can't believe you have your birthday after all that.
Yeah.
It's two weeks after Christmas. Damn. So like, it's like straight in, and obviously, New Year's is in between it. So
you're dead meat.
But I'm dead meat, and there becomes a point where I'm just like, I can never ever look at alcohol ever again. This is bad. And I'd turn up at stuff, and if I was like, what are we drinking? I resent them for even asking.
But then all of a sudden you miss it and you're like, okay, I'm gonna.
Yeah, and then a few months later you miss it, have one and go, oh man, this is so delicious.
Yeah,
it's so good. And then and then
you're like, I love you.
Then you're in the dream period.
I love you so much.
I'm not even straight in there. So the dream on the cycle is like when I start drinking again, then it's every so often. It's not that often, and every now and again I'm having one at a time, and I'm just really enjoying that martini or that gimlet or whatever the drink is, and then eventually it just gets back round to who cares? I'm having like either if I go on tour, same as you with the day of working. If I'm doing a gig every night,
really impossible.
You just want to unwind after the gig.
Have a lovely wine.
You're not getting drunk every time, but you're having one, you're having two. It builds up. Problems or bread? Problems or bread, Amanda Seyfried? Problems or bread?
Bread.
Bread, great.
It's got to be bread. Is there a particular sort of bread? Sourdough every time.
Salted butter.
Amazing. Is there a place where you get the best sourdough? Where in the world have you eaten the best sourdough you've ever had?
I would probably say Zurich.
Zurich? We've not had a shout out for Zurich sourdough before.
Recently.
Yeah.
Were you filming there? Were you working there?
I was not. I was just on tour with Mona.
Doing
and our
press
kids,
tour.
we took our daughters with us.
Oh, that's nice. Your daughters get
really
on?
cute. Yeah, they sure do. Her daughters, they're 2 years older than mine, but they watched my daughter. Her daughter showed my daughter Mean Girls for the first time on that trip. While Mona and I were having a meeting, a Zoom meeting.
Her daughter showed your daughter?
Yeah.
Was that weird for you?
I was like, I don't know if she, you know what? Here's my code.
Did your daughters know who was in the film when they started watching?
She's just been wanting to watch it. She's just
Same
patient. And it felt like it was fine. She gets things. And then if there's things she doesn't, it's over her head and it doesn't matter. And if she has questions, she comes to me about it and we're honest. But I didn't think there was anything in there that she was going to be too confused by or scared by.
You still getting that film quoted at you a lot?
Yeah, all the time.
And is that nice? Because I guess you've been in so many things now that, there's things that keep coming back and things that don't.
Yeah.
So is it just like just quite nice to have something that's still be in the zeitgeist and still be going
it's
around?
also just really special because it was my first movie.
Yeah.
And I was just like, he like put a rain tower over me for my first shot ever on film.
Yeah.
And it was like movie magic it was surreal. The whole thing was surreal. It's barely a day goes by where I'm not like, how the fuck did I get here? It's just so cool and magical. My job is still so insane at times. I get like crazy opportunities and And I feel like they're all safe because it's within these parameters of make-believe. So I can really explore myself so well. So, I mean, in front of people, like publicly explore my own spirituality, sexuality, like, explore meaning necessarily not physical, but like my ideas and thoughts on things. But, as I walk through other people's shoes, it's just fascinating.
Do you know when you're making a project that it's going to be one of those things that people are quoting back to you years later?
I
or is
don't
it
know.
Always a surprise?
It's always a surprise, especially because the landscape changes so quickly. Like something's trendy and then all of a sudden it's not. Like rom-coms they thought they were back, but they're kind of not really. And you just like, I never expected Letters to Juliet to be something that people are like, I loved Letters. I just watched it. It's more like Jennifer's Body, Mean Girls, and Mamma Mia. Those we know people saw in droves. I mean, not Jennifer's Body, not in the box office, but it's a cult classic.
It's a huge cult hit. People,
yeah. And it's just, I just had so much fun, I guess. I guess the point is anything that hits is just a blessing. And anytime someone stops me to say something, how a film has affected them or to quote me, it's a celebration. It's not a pain in the ass.
Do you have anything that you're like, that should have hit? That should have been the thing?
I thought Jennifer's Body should have hit because it was really so well written and directed. And Megan and I, we were really incredible together in that. Like we had such an amazing chemistry. It should have hit. The music, everything about it. But they marketed it in a way that didn't help us at all. That's so funny. I'm sure I can think of 17 different things that should have hit and didn't. But, I wasn't surprised that Dear John hit. I mean, that was a best-selling book. I'd be surprised if The Housemaid doesn't hit. But that's IP that's just so popular.
Yeah.
It's just the landscape changes all the time. You never know. You just never fucking know. And that's why it's always about the journey for me. I mean, listen, the press stuff can get relentless, of course. And it's not natural to have to talk about something so often and like repeat yourself so much.
And try and keep the light behind the eyes when you're talking about it. Yeah.
But I am good at it but it takes a lot out of me, but it's more about like what happened last year in Budapest and shooting it. It's just like, it's always about the journey. Never about the end result for me as an actor. And it doesn't have to be about the end result for me because I'm not cutting it together.
Yeah.
And then when it cuts together really nicely and you like your performance, win.
Yeah.
Like this, The Testament of Anne Lee. A woman clothed by the sun, with the moon under her feet. Under her feet.
Yeah.
Under. My son used to run around the house saying, well, I taught him this, but I was learning the accent, the Mancunian accent for like a year. And he was like, this accent is very fucking hard. And it was just really funny. Because he didn't know what he was saying, but.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, you're sort of he's not even saying the word because he's putting the accent in it.
Fucking. I don't know if I'm doing it right. No, I'm not.
It's more Liverpool.
That's more Liverpool, that. Yeah,
All
so
right.
you're ready for your next role. You
Okay.
can be a Scouser. Yeah.
Scouser.
So let's get into your dream meal proper. Your dream starter.
A kale salad, chopped kale salad, Tuscan, finely chopped, long ways, like spaghetti noodles, gently massaged with an extra virgin olive oil, and shredded Parmesan cheese.
Simple.
Delicious.
Simple, delicious.
I love the level of detail.
Yes.
And you didn't ask me what my pub snack was.
No,
So,
well,
James, ask Amanda what a pub
sorry, I know I always ask that.
Yeah.
And I skipped it for you, and I shouldn't have. What's your pub snack?
Castle of Toronto olives, pitted.
Yes.
Lovely.
Would you like those at what point in the meal?
Before
Just before.
the appetizer.
Yeah.
With
The
your
starter.
with your
Yeah.
water and your bread, you'd like the olives there.
You can come out on
Sourdough
this.
bread, the salted butter, and the Castle of Toronto olives.
What's so wonderful about these olives in particular?
They're so salty and rich and not bitter like Kalamata olives are. They have the most perfect texture, and they are just like as delicious to me as meat used to be.
Oh,
As like
okay.
a hot dog used to be.
Yeah. They do. I think I'm thinking of the right ones. They do almost have like a meaty texture to them, don't they?
They're like almost round.
Yeah, yeah.
And they're green, like bright green.
Nice.
How long have you not had meat for?
I think I had meat the other night.
Oh, sorry. I thought you were saying.
I thought the same thing.
No, I did. I don't prefer. I don't eat it very often. When I say what I eat, I don't eat fish at all. Haven't since 2021, and I don't really eat beef. I had the other night had something that was, I don't know what it was.
Well, let's try and work it out.
But it was delicious. What was it?
Where were you?
I was in LA.
Okay, narrowed it down.
It was a cocktail party where they had hors d'oeuvres, which I hate. I just want a plate full of stuff.
Oh, you want all of them?
Yeah.
I can't. And it's also, you're always in conversation. You're like, no, thank you. Oh, no, thank you. Oh, no, thank you. Oh, yeah, sure, I'll have one. Oh, can I have two? Okay. And it just breaks up your conversation. It's not how I don't like it. But it was something, there was meat in it, and I was not expecting it. And I was like, oh. And so I grew up just obsessed with hot dogs and sausage. So I'm a pork kid. And I really don't eat that kind of meat. I only eat chicken.
But you're a pork kid.
But I came from a pork background where we ate it, and I'm in the process of trying to figure out how I'm going to secure a pig for our farm, and it just really doesn't. I do have a lot of chickens at the farm, and I eat chicken, but for some reason, I can't really wrap my head around having a pig and then eating pig.
Mm-hmm. That's interesting because
you've got a farm.
I do.
Didn't know you had a farm.
Yeah.
It's exciting. We haven't had many guests on who have a farm.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Like mostly rescue animals from they're all, it's what it's called a sanctuary.
Uh-huh.
And I actually just got a 501c3, it's now a tax deductible charity because they're expensive, because there's a lot of medical bills, invoices, constant, because they're horses and goats, and they're just lopsided, one-eyed animals.
Yeah, so you got to look after them a lot. You need a lot of.
There's just a lot of medicine, and
goat medicine is different to horse medicine.
Well, the vets come to you, and it's a whole other thing. The X-rays happen at home. The farrier comes to do all the horses, but at different times, because the donkey needs a different kind of shoe, needs a different kind of trimming, as the horse needs shoes, and certain horses don't need shoes, and certain ponies. My pony is just running around. We've got just a bunch of diseases that they have, not terminal, but they're just, some of them are just ancient. And every time I leave, I don't know if I'll see them when I come home. Lots of just accidents happen on the farm, knock on wood, to some of the, just the raccoons were trying to get into the ducks the other day.
Wow. You have raccoons on the farm?
Yeah, but they're not
looking
ours.
after. They're not.
No,
they're not like ill raccoons.
To have them as pets, but you can't do that. Have to have a permit for it. I'm not going to go looking for a wild animal to domesticate it.
Yeah,
that's fucked up. but if one were injured,
sure. Yeah,
you could look after it.
I'd make it sleep in my bed for sure.
Yeah, nice.
I still want to bring some of my animals inside the house, but the only animals that I think could fit are the goats and the chickens, and they shit everywhere all the time.
Yeah.
Can't stop them. Unstoppable.
Your dream main course.
Okay. No judgment. It's going to be a very, very fresh, cut and toasted plain bagel. Zabar's, if we're getting specific.
Okay.
You're going to have a medium amount of cream cheese on that, plain, whipped, sometimes it's fine. Mm-hmm. And then there's going to be some sliced, really deliciously sliced avocados separately. And do I have to add something else?
No, you don't have to. This is your dream
meal.
And why were you worried about us judging you?
Why did you say no judgment?
No
judgment.
Like meals, it's not like a dinner meal. It's more of like a breakfast meal.
But is that how you prefer to eat? Like sort of more snacky bits, more sort of breakfasty food instead of like a big.
My favorite thing is a buffet, or like a Mediterranean platter.
Nice,
a vegetarian Mediterranean platter, because they've got so many dips. The more dips, the more condiments, the better. Mm-hmm. I I can't help myself. I mean, I guess if we're gonna add something to that plate, it would be like applesauce,
No, I might.
but like homemade.
That feels like a crazy addition to the bagel plate, but applesauce with the avocado and the cream cheese and the bagel.
Yeah.
That's interesting. I wasn't expecting it.
Bit of zing.
Bit of zing.
Thank you. I love applesauce. I love apples any which way.
Applesauce feels like, you get that on a farm.
Yeah. We
That
don't have
feels
apple
like-
tree. We have two like really, really, really like young adolescent apple trees.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know when they're going to start, growing us at my own apples, but we live upstate, so it's Hudson Valley apples are just the best ones. You know, ugly apples taste better.
Is that true?
Yes.
That'd
Because
be a
they
good
have to-
title for a film.
Ugly apples taste better.
Because they're ugly, so they have
Yeah,
to
they
have.
They have to show off, right?
I saw where your head went.
Yeah.
Right away. I went, okay.
All these pretty apples, they don't have to taste good. People are going to eat them anyway,
yeah.
right?
Yeah, they're gonna be given to the princess.
Yeah.
And they're gonna be poisoned.
Yeah. They always, I don't know why princesses are still eating apples at this point.
Yeah.
I don't
wouldn't
think-
so, too.
I don't think they are. I don't think it's on trend right now.
No.
No, they're not.
No, they're all eating Ozempic.
Yeah.
Sorry.
It's going to be a great new Disney film.
Yeah. Where did you say this bagel was from?
Zabar's.
Where's that again?
It's in New York City.
It's in New York. So New
Very
York, best
fancy
bagels?
deli.
Yeah.
Best bagels in New York? I think a lot of people would disagree with me, but they're just right up the street from my apartment. So when I'm in the city, I'll get my coffee and my bagel at Zabar's.
Oh, great. Yeah, I feel like I've been there. But
I'm sure you have. Upper West Side?
I think someone took me there. Yeah, I think
Orange Writing?
Annette's dad took me there.
It's a market too, next door to the deli. There's like an actual whole market.
Right. Yes. Yeah.
That's where I get my olives. That's where I get my shredded Parmesan. Sometimes, I was doing a play. Interested or no?
Yes.
You like whiskey?
Yeah.
Sure.
I was
Interested
doing
on-
this play.
I like that you asked if we were interested before you decided what you were going to
Sorry,
tell us
Do
about.
you want an anecdote from It's not even, wow, I really set it up. Basically, instead of eating dinner, I would have like a big lunch before my nighttime show when I was off Broadway in New York 10 years ago. And I would go home and I would pour Jameson, like the good Jameson. What's the brand of Jameson that's better? It's like it's a more,
Is it still called Jameson, but there's like an extra
yeah,
thing on it?
an
yeah.
extra Y.
An extra Y.
An extra Y.
It's Jameson.
Two Ys.
Yeah.
and I would pour the Jameson, and then I would just take the sweet and dry vermouth and go to like kind of make my own fake perfect Manhattan, 'cause that's what I'd love to drink. And then I'd put 3 Luxardo cherries in it, and then pour a little bit of the Luxardo cherry juice.
Oh, wow.
So it was super sweet. And then I would take a block of manchego cheese on a plate. I'd cut it in half, and I'd thinly slice the manchego block until it was completely done, and I would eat the whole thing. And each one was about slicing it very thinly, and I'd be watching TV, drinking my Manhattan, and as soon as I was done, I would go to bed.
That
Best
is-
shape I've ever been in.
What a great night that sounds like.
Every
Yeah.
night.
Every night.
I miss it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I got the feeling it was like happy times for you when you were reliving it. Then.
Now I just would never eat anything that late at night.
Yeah, it's always a bit. I think it happened to me at some point in life as well, where it's like I can't be eating that late.
Because you wake up really feeling like shit.
Yeah, especially a block of cheese.
Well, it was half a block, and the manchego cheeses aren't that big.
Yes.
They're like,
Yeah.
I would get like the thinner one and I would cut it. But it was a lot of cheese. It was a lot of cheese. My cholesterol is not great. I stopped eating so much cheese because it was giving me eczema. And I think my body is very grateful.
Your dream side dish.
It, like sauteed apples.
Lovely.
The apples are clearly at the forefront of the brain at the
I
moment.
love
Yeah.
Balmers. When I lived here, Magners and Balmers.
Really?
I lived for that. I lived for a pint of that because it felt like I was really part of the pub culture because I
Yes.
had the yellow drink in
Yeah.
the glass.
Yeah.
You know?
With ice in it as well? Did you get it with ice in it? No, just
no.
straight. Yeah.
No.
People get it. People, when they're in pubs, they pour it into a glass of ice. But
No, they don't. Not when I lived here.
No, they don't.
I hate to pull rank here, but I have been here for quite a long time.
No, they don't, Ed.
Well,
Okay. No, they don't.
back in the day when I was living here,
Yes.
nobody ever offered me ice. And if they had, I would have taken it.
Yeah. straight from the bottle.
Also, it's it passes through you quicker. Warm alcohol or room temperature is better for you.
Oh,
than
really?
cold.
Because you just want it out the system as quickly as possible.
You get looser faster.
Okay.
So
No ice, please. I want to get loose quick.
you're like, I need to get drunk, and I need to get drunk now.
Yeah. And I heard if you use a straw, you get drunker quicker because then it goes under the tongue and it absorbs quickly into your system.
Is the under the tongue thing true? Because I do it with every supplement I take. So I take like mushroom tinctures and CBD. Is that true?
Apparently, because it's more like spongy underneath the tongue, so it just everything. I mean, I've run out of facts here.
I'm curious to see what would happen if we each took a swig of whiskey and kept it under our tongues.
Yeah,
and if you would have to like kind of count down how long it took you to feel a little fuzzy on an empty stomach.
yeah. It's difficult to judge, I guess, because how do we know how fuzzy each other are feeling? How do we
can't
judge?
You
Feed
can
back
say,
in it,
I'm
right?
feeling fuzzy now.
I'm
It
feeling
worked.
fuzzy now.
But then aren't we holding the whiskey under our tongue?
Yeah.
Yeah, but
So
maybe
we'd have to say, oh, hey.
You can probably do that. You're a trained actor.
Yeah.
but you can be
probably-
like, because if it's under your tongue, is it faster to keep it under your tongue or faster to swallow it?
Good question. How absorbent is it? If we keep it
Yeah.
there, is it just going to?
Or is it still faster if we like suck it down, like drink it?
Yeah. I feel like still drinking it would be a bit.
I don't know. It's faster to get into your bloodstream.
Yeah.
Here, that's like, you know what I mean?
You go via under the tongue and then swallow it. I think you're getting double whammy then.
double whammy.
You're
I
getting
know what you guys are
whiskey.
doing tonight. I know what you're not doing.
Yeah. You're not doing
I'm not
that.
putting the whiskey under my tongue. That's how I know I've got a problem.
We used to do strawpedos quite a lot. Do you remember strawpedos? Where you get like a bottle of beer or something and put a straw in it, then bend the straw over. But so you've still got like the air going through the straw into the bottle. And then when you neck it back, you basically can drink a bottle of beer in 2 sips.
But for what purpose?
Getting loose quick.
Okay.
I feel like you're judging me now, Amanda, but you're the one who's just said we should all put whiskey under our tongue and see who gets fuzzy first.
Yeah, but that's like a proper like.
This is
like-
an experiment.
Oh,
That
okay.
was not. This was science-based.
Oh, yeah,
This is curious about
Yeah.
how the body works.
Yours
Yeah,
is
yeah.
just a
Yours is just like,
bad lifestyle. I
Right,
think we've interviewed enough actors now for you to know that's not going to fly. Going, me and my friends used to do this just to get shit-faced
Yeah,
quicker.
yeah.
They're going to look at you like,
Yeah.
that doesn't
No,
sound
fair
very
enough.
healthy.
it's like
or
telling me
whatever.
that you did whippets.
Yes.
Yeah.
I did do whippets, but they weren't. Whippets is the squirty cream gas, right?
It's gas. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know how do you get it.
Nitrous oxide.
Nitrous oxide.
Yeah. We did whippets.
They offer that at the dermatologist.
What?
Yeah. They offer it at the dentist, but they offer it at the dermatologist as well. And I'm like, every time I go, she's like, "Do you want to try?" And I was like, I'm driving. I don't know.
Like Steve Martin's character in Little Shop of Horrors.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's true. Oh, God. The best.
Yeah. So good.
The best. If someone said to you, you are allowed to retroactively give someone an Oscar who didn't win it, didn't even get nominated maybe, but you think that's one of the best performances of all time, and how did it not get recognised?
Of all time.
It doesn't have to be your answer forever. Don't think people are going to hold you to this.
I just think that the Leonardo DiCaprio and Claire Danes should have at least gotten nominated for Romeo and Juliet. But I say that as it was my favorite movie growing up. It's like why I became an actor. Like one of the reasons I really felt myself through that movie, even though I was so young. And I was obsessed in a way, like not necessarily with either one of them, but just with the story and how fucking grounded it was. Like I really understood that I was watching something very special. I mean, it's very Baz Luhrmann. It's a spectacle, but it was and it was fast paced. And I don't know if it would have been my favorite movie now as a almost 40-year-old, but it's certainly like I think they were. I just think they were unbelievably beautiful together. And to have that impact on a 9-year-old, 10-year-old, just, I was 10, 96 came out.
That should be an Oscar's best couple.
Maybe.
Best on-screen couple.
Yeah. The Oscars are all like, it's a tricky business.
Yeah, it's obviously a bunch of bullshit. but like it's fun to
In
ask
some
us that
ways,
question.
like any
you know?
awards, it's a bunch of bullshit because it's
Yeah,
always
yeah.
a group of people, right?
Yeah.
So
Also, the Oscars, the campaigning and stuff just makes me think, oh, it's just
that's what it makes you feel like. But in order to get to campaign, you have to blow some people's minds with it, or you have to have something unique. And I feel like I'm 100% behind my campaign with Mona. It is weird. It does feel wrong. But every time I get in a room with critics or voters, I have real conversations as humans right off the bat. So it feels like like the first time I sat down with the critics during this beginning of the campaign, I was like, so how many of these have you gone to this week? Did you go because you liked the movie, or did you go because you were hungry? Like, what is it? And I just get down to business because like I like to keep the elephant out of the room, because we're all here because we need something from each other. And that feels unnatural and kind of weird. But we're all human beings, so there's always a way to relate. And then, you make it less icky. But at the end of the day, it's better to get a nomination than not to. So I have to show up. And I'm proud of my work.
Yeah.
Thank God.
Your dream drink. We talked a lot of shout outs for a lot of different drinks so far.
Yeah.
So this could be tough competition.
I would have I think in the beginning of the night, you start out with liquor, because liquor before beer, you're in the clear.
Of course.
I would start out with a glass of Middleton, no ice. And throughout the night, I would have one Manhattan during dinner, perfect Manhattan. One cherry, 2 cherries. Maybe.
Not the one you made yourself with the shavings of Manchego. You'd get like a bartender to do it, or you.
I didn't put the cheese inside the Manhattan.
No.
the cheese inside
You drink
it.
with the Manchego. I didn't think you put the cheese inside it. Although I want to try that.
No. The Manhattan's coming with between the kale.
Yes.
I mean, sorry, the kale, chopped kale, and the bagel.
But do you want the one you made yourself, or do you want like a professional
Oh,
bartender?
I would rather
to do?
have a professional bartender. In
This is what I was saying.
fact, I've been having a lot of really great perfect Manhattans of late. And then after, I would probably switch to a really good natural Hungarian or Austrian wine.
Nice.
And that would be 3 drinks, and I'd be plenty hammered. And then, do you want to know what my dessert is?
Yeah, we can move straight onto it if you want.
Or why? Is there something else?
Wait.
What's between the main course and dessert?
Maybe we just talk about the drinks for a bit, and then
Yeah.
I'd move us on to dessert.
Okay.
But if you want to move on to dessert
We have
straight
some just
away,
sort of natural banter or something.
you're the
but,
guest. We could move on to the dessert if you would like to. I don't mind.
What are your favorite desserts?
Oh, too many
don't start
to
this guy.
mention.
This guy's obsessed.
Yeah.
Okay, sorry. So if you last day on Earth and they were like chocolate thing, or just sweet.
You're more sweet. I think.
Well, I guess, but like, I mean, it's hard. I think consistently, my favourite desserts tend to be things that are actually a bit sweet and salty, and have a bit of both. The things I notice that always become my favourites and that I go for, but then also, yeah, I guess I'll go more on the sweet side, just for the fact that every time there's some sort of French toast anywhere, if it's done really well, that usually
I love
ends up
French
being my
toast.
favourite thing I've had.
That's so American, French toast.
I guess I'm born in the wrong country.
Yeah.
Is it big here?
Not as big. It definitely is more of a French toast is more. I mean, I feel like it should be French, but like, yeah I think it does feel more American.
Well,
Yeah.
is it a version of pain perdu? Is that fair to say? Which I think is a French dish, which is like the stale bread and then they put it in egg and then fry it.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's sort of like come from that, I think.
Love it. This
Yeah.
guy always keeps surprising me.
But with like the syrup and things like that, and that feels very American to me. Yeah.
Depends on the syrup, but yeah.
Yeah.
Wait, but for both of you, Love Hearts or Bounty?
I'd rather have a Bounty than a Love Hearts. That's very easy for me.
Yeah, I think it's Bounty for me as well, because I'm more of a chocolate guy. Bounty wouldn't be my go-to chocolate bar, but the Love Hearts just a bit chalky, and I find the messages inane.
Okay, Peppa. What are those pig? Percy Pig or like M&Ms?
Percy Pig.
M&Ms every time.
Percy
Every
Pig
time.
Percy Pig
Peanut
every time.
butter-
I think you're insane.
Peanut butter M&Ms for
Oh,
I
didn't
love
say
peanut
peanut
butter
butter
me.
M&Ms.
Yeah.
Didn't say peanut
That's
butter
big.
M&Ms.
I didn't say that.
Said M&Ms.
Did you mean original
Like
flavor?
basic.
All right, I'd still go with those, even though sometimes with American chocolate, and I find this with M&Ms, I feel like they smell like urine. Like Hershey's and M&Ms to me smell like sort of urea.
Urea?
Yeah,
That's specific.
yeah. So it smells like a compound of urine to me.
Right.
I love the country though, and I'd love to get a visa.
Cinnamon buns or scones?
Probably rather have a cinnamon bun.
I think
most
it's
of the time.
cinnamon
Yeah,
bun.
yeah. Most of the time.
Scones
I'd probably
can,
go
for me, are a little bit like with jam and cream and all of that, delicious. But you didn't mention that, and I'm learning that if you didn't mention it, it's not part of the choice.
Oh, yeah. No, you're right. Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm going to have to go with cinnamon buns on this occasion. Thank you very much, Amanda.
Okay. Sourdough bread with salted butter or plain bagel with cream cheese?
I'd go for the plain bagel with cream cheese.
Wow.
please.
Okay.
I'd go sourdough with salted butter just because salted butter. I'm all about the salted butter.
Yeah, I get it.
I think. Yeah,
This is what I'm feeling at the minute. Also, you said it was toasted earlier, the bagel.
It's toasted. Absolutely still toasted.
So I think
Yeah.
the toasted bagel with the cream cheese
Yeah.
is what I'm currently in the mood for.
It's just the best. It's what I had like every night for probably a year when I was in middle school. I would eat that before bed. And I was so free. It felt like it wasn't a burden. Like if I went to bed now after having a bagel, I'd just be miserable.
But in the moment of eating the bagel, you'd feel incredible, I bet.
No, the guilt sets in like probably like 3 bites. Like last night I had sourdough with salted butter at midnight and I was like, oh, it's so good.
So it's the guilt, isn't it, is the problem. I have
Yeah.
this a lot. And I'd think if I didn't feel this guilt, which is who knows where that's come from, a whole bunch of different things, then I would just be loving this. It's not making me feel physically bad, really. It's not, it's just tastes really
Yeah.
nice. It's great. That's all. It's just the guilt that you've acquired as you've got older.
I know. And
Spoils
it's
it.
information though as well. The guilt is based on information. Like certain things you eat can like ruin your blood pressure like it can alter your blood pressure so you don't sleep as well and your body is trying to digest these certain things and it's better to have your body digest this before bed. Like cherries, apparently that's a thing that's scientifically proven. God knows where I read it, probably The Atlantic, but it's apparently like there are a few things that you can eat before bed that are going to benefit you. And if they're not that, then you might as well go to hell and just accept that cancer is coming to you. You know what
Yeah.
I mean?
So what is your dream dessert?
Rice pudding.
Rice pudding?
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
Rice pudding for sure.
Is that something you ate growing up? A lot
Yeah.
of rice pudding?
Yeah. It's so good when it's homemade. Oh, it's just got the texture and the pudding. I love vanilla pudding. I'm from this small like it's not a small town. It's a pretty big town in Pennsylvania, but like small house, twin duplex, whatever. And we just had a lot of canned food and powdered food. My parents like tuna fish, like they would make stuff, that was frozen, but they had no time to cook. We didn't have fresh food. And it's not because we couldn't afford it, but it was because we didn't care to go after it. And so I would everything's just bottled, canned and powdered and frozen. And you would just like throw the powder in and put the milk in and mix it and it would become a dessert. And then you would just pour cereal in it or whatever. And rice pudding was so like exotic at one point. And then I realized that they sold them in those little snack pack things.
Yeah.
And I ate the shit out of that as a kid.
And do you want one of the snack packs as your dream dessert?
No, it would have to be homemade.
Homemade.
Have my standards have leveled up a bit.
Fair enough.
And do you want it warm or cold? I think is the big
Cold.
question with the rice pudding. Yeah, I completely agree with you.
Yeah.
It's so much more comforting and like it just, even though you would have thought if it was warmer it'd be more comforting, but to me,
Sure.
cold rice pudding, sometimes I get rice pudding when I order Turkish food and they just throw in a rice pudding. It's cold rice pudding with
so
cinnamon
nice.
on the top.
Oh, it's cinnamon. I know. It's so good.
So
It's
good.
so good. I remember somebody gifted me frozen rice pudding from this really famous rice pudding place in like probably somewhere in the middle of America. And I remember just I don't know. I had like an issue like defrosting them and thawing them, and so I ended up putting them in the microwave, and then like the plastic bowl kind of like shriveled and it ruined. It was a bad moment.
It's heartbreaking.
It was heartbreaking. I think
You
it
were
was,
looking
like,
forward to the
last one.
rice pudding, and then you had a problem on your hands.
It was awful.
Yeah.
You realize microwaves are can be an angel or a devil.
Yeah.
And do you want cinnamon on top of this particular rice?
Yeah. I put cinnamon in my coffee, my iced coffee, because I don't do milk anymore because it causes eczema, like I mentioned earlier. They're laughing at me.
Yeah, now and again we can hear people on the team laughing through the wall. No, I wasn't expecting to hear them laughing when you were talking about having eczema, though, to be honest.
They might just be giggling
They
about
laugh
something
at-
else.
We often hear this sometimes when people's bring their team along with them, and they'll be in the other room and there'll be laughs. This is the most it's been at unexpected points, I'd say. But I'm like, that's an interesting. And really laughing at you have an eczema.
Yeah. They think it's funny.
Yeah.
Well, it's not funny. I love milk.
Yes.
Yeah.
I love milk. I love a cappuccino more than your average guy. And I can't drink them anymore.
No.
I did have one yesterday.
Oh, well, there you go.
Okay.
Yeah. This is like the meat thing again.
Yeah, you've whispered into a microphone. So I think you're going to be rumbled on that.
Yeah.
You're right.
Before I read your menu back to you, is that because you're quite detailed on this and you had the pub snacks, is there anything else that you want on the menu before I
I'm
move
full.
on? I don't want to be... You're full?
I am full.
It's quite a light menu.
Well, I think if you're ending on rice pudding as well,
Pretty impressive.
It's full. It's dense.
you
There's
got
a lot
carbs.
of bread,
You got carbs flying around.
carbs and sugar.
Yeah.
That's why it's a dream.
You would like still water. You would like sourdough from Zurich with salted butter and pitted I don't know how to pronounce it.
Castelvetrano.
Yep. Starter, you would like Tuscan chopped kale salad, gently massaged with extra virgin olive oil
Long
and
ways.
shredded parmesan.
Long ways.
Main course, very fresh plain bagel from Zabars.
Zabars.
Cut and toasted with a medium amount of cream cheese and sliced avocado and some homemade applesauce. Side dish, sauteed apples. Drink, glass of Middleton whiskey, no ice early on, a perfect Manhattan with 1 to 2 cherries later, and a natural Hungarian or Austrian wine.
Yeah.
And then for dessert, you would like homemade rice pudding, cold with cinnamon.
Yeah.
How do you feel about that?
I
Hearing
love
back?
it. I actually, it'd be funny.
Yeah.
I'm turning 40 and I'm having like a little party upstate with some of my local friends. And it's at a roller skating rink, and they're like doing all the food. They're gonna do like empanadas and pizza and shit. And it should just be that.
It's your
That
birthday.
Sounds good. Yeah.
It's your birthday.
I should
Yeah.
like switch things up. I have like a minute to do it. For
Yeah.
a week to prep.
Mm-hmm.
Bagels for everybody. Do
I
you think
mean-
they would be sad?
No, I think
your birthday.
I think, and even if they were, I think they'd have
Your
to
40th.
they'd have to slap a smile on because it's your party.
Shit. I have to order the cupcakes.
Surely someone out there can deal with that.
I don't want to forget that.
Hmm.
There's too much on my plate. Literally. Sorry.
What a perfect way to end. You need to go and order the cupcakes. So thank you very much for coming to the Dream Restaurant, Amanda.
Thank you, Amanda.
Thanks for having me. Wouldn't that be so nice if you then offered it up?
It would be nice, yeah.
Yes.
But we don't know what people are going to say, so it would be insane if we managed to pull that together at the last second.
That's the challenge, isn't it?
That is a huge
You would
challenge.
have a chef out there listening
Yeah.
to everything.
He does it.
Yeah.
He does it as it's
Or a
going along.
3D printer.
A 3D printer.
We 3D print the meal.
Can you do that?
Well, when it's things like Zabars, it'd be difficult for us to run off to
Yeah, but it doesn't have
Zabars.
to be. But you can get as close as you want, and that's another added like.
Yeah,
challenge.
that would be an added challenge. Well, Ben, can you
Crazy,
deal with
they
that for the next episode? Because we're obviously doing the chat, so we can't be involved. In it.
You should have a caricature artist
He draws the
and
meal.
who draws the meal.
That's actually a really good
While
idea.
because you know what it takes. So I'm having a caricature artist at my birthday party,
Gosh,
Yes.
and he says there's certain ones. He's like, I can do this much in 1 hour. If you want it more detailed, I can only do 2 for an hour.
Yeah.
So like apparently it takes him 10 minutes to draw it. So if you have 20 minutes to draw everything,
Yeah.
it would be cool to give somebody something to leave with because
Yeah.
I'm leaving empty-handed.
You wanted to leave with something?
I didn't want to leave with something, but I just thought about it.
Yeah, it would be nice to leave with something, definitely.
You can keep that mug.
Yeah.
Yeah,
There you go, take the coaster.
The coaster's
yeah.
yours.
Yeah. We've got. I mean,
I'll take that.
yeah,
take that
You
plate.
can take that.
Are you guys comedians?
Yes, we are. Yes.
If you have to ask at the end of
At
the
the end of the
episode,
episode,
then
yeah,
I think
that's bad.
probably not.
Yeah, that's real bad.
You make me laugh. You're funny.
Yeah,
I'm
right
aware,
at the end.
but like still.
I'll go on tour with you too.